Have you seen this fucking documentary, The Inventor, with Elizabeth Holmes?
No.
Oh.
What's it on?
It's on HBO.
Ooh, say no more, fam.
Dude, so check her out first. First bring her up maybe, and just if you could. So she,
I remember her now.
at 19 years old, starts a company. It goes up to $10 billion.
I remember her.
$10 billion. She's going to take a tiny vial,
The old peanut head.
Yep. I'm going to take a droplet of blood this big and put it into a machine called the Edison. And we put it in the machine, and it's going to give you a full readout. You can do it at home.
A whole
Just send
rundown.
it in. We'll give you a full rundown. Sold to Walgreens, and we will tell you everything you need to know about your health in a droplet of blood. Okay. Never mind that that's impossible for 1,000 physiological
She
reasons.
sold that?
Sold it. Shh. Bill Clinton interviewed her. Bring up Clinton interviewing Elizabeth Holmes.
Wait, how does no scientist go? Well, that's not true.
So ready? So this is the greatest thing about it. So here she is. Stephen Jobs is her fan. She wore the same outfit every day, so she didn't have to think about anything else. And she's there.
Oh, you mean she has no style? That's what that means.
Well, she did no, because Stephen Jobs did that.
Check
so she
out
tried
the
to be like
head on-
Stephen Jobs.
Oh,
yeah.
check out the head on old
bring
square
wait,
head.
I got one better.
Check out old square head.
That's the
there for a
squarest head I've ever
second.
seen in my life.
He's a human Lego piece.
Bring her up on the TED Talks. I want to hear her talk. I want him to hear her voice.
Oh yeah, her voice is crazy.
Listen to this.
I remember her briefly, but there's something bad around her, right?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. So anyway, she starts this company at 19 years old. She raises it's a $10 billion company right there.
$10 billion.
Yeah. All right. She's got everybody on her board.
The individual in changing outcomes
Oh,
unless
I'm not digging it.
have access to do so.
She just dressed like Bruce
She would
Wayne.
also lower her
The
voice.
right to protect
The right to protect
and well-being
the well-being.
every person,
Smart girl though, calculated.
those we love.
Killer.
Oh, why? Because she had everybody.
Cut your dick off.
So that's good, Chin. So now check this out. So she's a superstar. She's in every magazine. This is 10 years. She creates Theranos in Silicon Valley, right near Tesla. Wow. She's got the advisors, the guy who was the first investor in Skype, Tesla, Airbnb, Twitter. This huge venture capitalist. He was like, his daughter went to school with her at Princeton. So she drops out of Princeton. He's like, I'll invest in your company. You're a visionary. Everybody's involved, right? Next thing you know, there's this. It's a machine. It's called the Edison. It's this big, after Thomas Edison, and it'll tell you your whole readout. But the problem was that it was all under all this secrecy. So you had to go through 5 doors. It's an amazing documentary.
I was gonna say scientists are like.
So the scientists were all like told what to do, but they can't talk about it. She's got these powerful attorneys. Meanwhile, she's trying to fake it till she makes it. Look at how small that droplet of blood is. So all of a sudden, these journalists start doing things on it. They go, well, how does the machine work? Well, through miniaturization and stuff. And they go, yeah, but this is comically vague.
Some real smart people out there, man. You can't honey dick them.
No, so
Especially in science.
this Wall Street Journal fucking investigative journalist goes, I smell bullshit.
Oh, no.
I smell bullshit. Long story short, that company was a huge sham.
It was all fake.
The scientists were like, you want us to tell people this stuff, but I can't do this. This machine's not working.
Proof.
None of them knew how the machine was working. And they're like, this isn't working. And people were getting other labs, and and the whole house, this woman.
So what happened to her?
She had 700 employees, all credible scientists. One guy like killed himself because he didn't want to. He didn't.
Backlash.
He just found out that it was all bullshit, and he was going to have to go testify.
Holy! What is this greatest documentary ever?
Oh, dude, you got to see it. Meanwhile, that woman is going to jail now, I believe, for life.
No, does she deserve life?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's a huge scam artist, and she was using real people and using real patients. She's kind of a shithead.
Life though, B?
20 years.
A fine of $250,000. Each count of wire fraud.
She's
potential $2.25 million. And her company's worth billions. She's probably balling.
Not anymore. Her company's worth exactly zero.
Okay.
She's got no money. She was just a shyster at the end.
Wow, but man, did she really have a good run there? She had a good run. She's probably popping bottles and shit.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like a great documentary. Did you see the one on there on I Love You, Now Die?
No.
About the girl with her boyfriend, and he wanted to commit suicide, and she texts texted him into it, and he does it, and then she's under. Then they go to court. Did she murder him? I love you now. Die. What's the most 9 disturbing things?
I think it's.
What do you think, B? So hold on. Let me just paint the picture here before you. Yeah. Since you ruined that last documentary for me, I don't need to see it now. I'll do this one for you. Well, no, you covered everything.
Well, it's been around.
Yeah, I'm good now though. This one, same thing. 2014, I think this shit happened. So I'll cover it so you don't have to watch it. So this Michelle Carter, she's kind of like she's super needy, has no friends really. She meets this boy on family vacation. They live like, I don't know, a few hours away from each other. They start texting, they get in a relationship. Homeboy has tried to commit suicide 4 times before ever meeting her. He suffers from it. And they would go back and forth, and he would almost harass her with his depression and like with committing suicide. Yeah. And so she thought she was helping him by telling him to do it. She was like, well, if this is all you want, fucking do it.
She bears no responsibility.
You don't think so?
No, I don't.
So that's what the court and the Boston legal system dealt with, because I think it was Boston, because
Boston, yeah,
Massachusetts, because they were trying to figure out like, is she the reason why he committed suicide? The parents blamed her. Everyone blamed her.
This kid was clinically depressed and had a major problem.
4 times.
And to blame somebody who was probably really fed up and like, Jesus Christ, dude, do it already if you keep fucking talking to me about this or whatever it is. She's allowed to say whatever the fuck she wants. I mean,
but is it the same as like if you tell me you're gonna
if you're a child
murder this person?
If you're a child and you do that, but if you're an adult, if you're a consenting adult and you're influenced by that, I don't know how you hold this other person accountable because you don't know what the context was, right? She might be a sociopath, or she might have been really frustrated and been like, "No, she tried this 4 times."
I think it was both. Because because she was like, hey, when you die, can I tell everyone like you were my boyfriend and all? And he's like, yeah, sure. And then she like held, this is so fucked up. She held like a fundraiser, but in her hometown, and all his friends were like, why the fuck are you doing it there? She's like, well, because all my friends are here, not his hometown. So she just wanted to like get fame off of it.
Yeah. I mean, so what we're doing is we're blaming her for murder because she's not sensitive. She may not have loved the guy anymore. She may have decided this guy's a fucking mess and I just can't do this and I'm not in love and I don't like this.
But it was also what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? But this is where it's fucked up.
You can't save somebody. I try to say, look, all due respect to everybody who's committed suicide and their families because it's horrible. I tried to save somebody from committing suicide.
If they want to do it, then they did it, right?
And they did it. And I really tried. I fucking tried. And it was awful. And I've never told the story, and I don't just because it doesn't matter. But the point is that I remember thinking to myself, and I said to my friend, I said, I did everything I could. And my friend said, there's nothing you can do. And it's really hard sometimes. But it's like me trying to save my girlfriend from being a drug addict.
It's like you trying to stop me from eating carbs.
I can't do it. It's not happening.
I fucking try, man.
So, what do you think? What's your take on this? You saw the documentary.
Yeah, she definitely shouldn't go to prison, but I think.
Did she go to prison?
Yeah.
She did?
A year and a half. Not terrible. Kind of a slap on the wrist. She got way hotter because she couldn't eat anymore. But anyway, she, so,
my God.
Here's. We don't have to have that, do we?
Life
here's the thing: is he does it? He puts the ventilation into the truck, to die that way. So remember, this is his 5th attempt now, so he's not very good at it. So this is his 5th attempt. He does it this way. He gets scared that he's going to die. He's texting her while he's doing this. He's in the truck. So he buys the machine all himself. She has nothing. She doesn't give him money. He does all this himself, sets everything up, goes in the truck, gets scared when he's about to commit suicide, gets out of the truck, texts her, I can't do this. She texts him back, yes, you can. Get back in that fucking truck. And then he does it.
I still don't think.
I call her a motivator.
I still don't think she has to go.
What do you think, Kat?
I don't know. That's tough. I mean, I really don't know, honestly.
I don't think
I know enough.
I don't think she bears responsibility. I don't think you can. It's a very slippery slope.
Well, but is it her responsibility? Couldn't she have told the police or the family or?
I don't know what that relationship was like, right? So sometimes it was
a cyber relationship.
Yeah, they might have been in a fight.
They weren't. No,
she's not doing great either.
No, they planned. No, she's terrible.
Right? No, you know what I mean? She's probably a mess too.
Yeah, look at her eyebrows.
She's kind of
look at those fucking eyebrows.
Pretty.
I'm telling you, because she can't eat. She was thick, and then she's so like stressed about
Yeah.
going to fucking prison for life. She
It's
got
horrible.
super thin.
It's horrible what she went through.
I need that, man. I need to get stressed out.
But I think it's really easy to try to make somebody a victim. I mean, a villain. But
This
I
one's
don't
pretty
know.
bad, but it's a two-part series. So you watch the first part, it basically shows how bad she was, and I was like, oh, this bitch should go to prison for life. Then you see the second part, and you see how fucked up he was,
Yeah.
and how he's always wanted to do this, and it's his fourth
What was
attempt.
she like as a person, though? Was she
Not good. She wanted fame from him committing suicide. He went missing for like 3 days.
But that's not a jailable offense.
I know, but listen to this, B. No, none of it's jailable.
Yeah.
But he went missing for like 3 days, and then she, just to get attention, because she didn't have many friends. I felt bad for her, but she was super needy. Just to get attention, she told our friends that he committed suicide. So she did like a trial run to see how it went. She got a ton of attention, and she's like, "Holy shit, he popped up." Yeah, it was like all preconceived.
Yeah, she's got problems. She's got problems, but that's
Oh, she has horrible problems.
What was she a con woman? Did she like?
No, oh, she's
Yeah.
a high schooler, dude.
Yeah, I
she
mean-
played softball.
Yeah, so I think this is a tragedy in all cases, all the way around.
Here's the text message. You just need to do it, Conrad. The more you push it off, the more it will eat at you. You're ready and prepared. All you have to do is turn the generator on and you be free. Don't spell be like that. And you be free and happy. No more pushing it off. No more waiting. If you want it as bad as you say you do, it's time you do it today. So that sounds bad if you don't know the context. The problem is this motherfucker wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
Like he kept trying to do it. And I think finally she's like, God, all right, dude, well, fucking do it, man.
Yeah,
like
that's
you bought
what-
all this stuff. You won't shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
It's a very strange case.
Because it's a little different than Dr. Kevorkian, right? Because those people were suffering.
Oh, suffering horribly.
Yeah. Look, and you can't break a promise. Just go in a quiet parking lot or something. And then nothing. She did want it back.
She seemed to
she
have-
responded back. You trying to do it today or what?
She sounds like
Oh,
she had.
jeez.
It sounds like she.
She was
there
because she
there
knew
was
she was
a
gonna get
fetish.
Yeah, well, she knew she was gonna get fame from it.
Yeah.
And she's a terrible person.
So she wanted him to die.
She's a terrible person.
So I would say that she's a shithead, or she's a very confused, messed up young lady.
Here are the text
Who-
messages. Look.
How was your day?
Here you go.
When are you
Hold
doing?
on. This is 5:45. They haven't spoke all day. He types in, "How's your day?" She goes, "When are you going to do it?" He goes, "Since you don't get Snapchat anymore, I sent them to you. My day was good." She goes, "That's great. What did you do?" Ended up just going to work a little bit, then looked for stuff. When are you going to do it? Stop ignoring the question. You can't think about it. You just have to do it. You said you were going to do it. Like, I don't get why you aren't. And he goes, "I don't get it either. I don't know. Fuck, man." Then she goes, "So I guess you aren't going to do it then? No pussy for you. All that for nothing. I'm just confused like you were so ready and determined."
I'm gonna eventually.
I'm going
I
to
don't know.
eventually, he goes, I'm going to get around to it. I don't know what I'm waiting for, but I have everything lined up. No, you're not, Conrad, you prick. Last night was it. You just kept pushing off and you say you're going to do it, but you're never going to do it. It's always going to be that way if you don't take action. She sounds like a motivator to me. You're just making it hard on yourself by pushing off. You just have to do it. Do you want to do it now? He goes, "Is it too late? I don't know. It's already light outside. I'm going to go back to sleep. Love you. I'll message you tomorrow." Wow. No, it's probably the best time now because everyone's asleep. Just go somewhere in your truck. No one is really out right now because it's awkward time. If you don't do it now, you're never going to do it. And you can just say you'll do it tomorrow, but you probably won't. Hours go by. Yo, you awake? Hours. Are you going to do it today? Hours. Like now? Bad person. Now, I kind of exaggerate some of that text,
Yeah.
but it gives you the context.
She's
That's bad.
if I were her family, if I was his family, I would want her dead.
Oh, they do. They want her in prison for life.
Yeah, but she sounds like a sociopath who, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like she was getting off on having enough power to get somebody to kill
Well,
themselves.
but she's also she didn't have a voice in high school. She was like everyone picked on her. Like
Yeah.
she had no friends, so all the kids were like she was too needy. So we
There's
didn't hang
something
out
wrong
her.
with her.
Oh, yeah,
right? I mean, so this is somebody who's got their own mental
But
instability.
the defense's kind of alibi was like, hold on, if he was he's tried to commit suicide 4 times. If he was gonna commit suicide and she's walking by and if she yelled, "Do it now, jump as hard as you can," should she go to prison? No, he was gonna do it no matter what.
Yeah.
But her encourage him to do it.
Doesn't mean you're not a complete shithead.
No one's arguing she's not
This girl who's 18
terrible.
or 17, I think
She's
she's
16 at the time.
okay, so she's a child. She's clearly very something's
Keep scrolling
wrong
down,
with
Chin.
her.
There's one really bad one.
Something's wrong with her, right? Something's wrong with her. She wanted attention.
Look, this bitch, she's relentless. He goes, hey, I'm just going on a walk. She goes, are you back from your walk? He goes, in like 5 minutes. She goes, okay, so you're going to do it? He goes, Jesus, I guess. She goes, what's that mean? He goes, I don't know. I'm freaking out about it. And you know what? Now I'm reading these texts. Sounds like he might have not done it if she wouldn't have fucking kept encouraging it so much, right? She's the Tony Robbins of suicide. She just fucking motivated him so much. I don't know. I was thinking it drives me crazy more. You just need to do it, Conrad. All right, I'm going to do it today. You feel bad for the kid, man.
Promise.
I wish you could.
And then she's telling him where to go. Go somewhere you know where you won't get caught. You can find a place. Are you going to do it now? He goes, I'm determined. And she goes, I'm happy to hear that.
Oh, God.
He goes, I'm ready. Good, because it's time. You know that. When you get back from the beach, you're just going to go do it. It's the best time to do it. Are you back? Yes. Then we're thinking you just have to do it. On my way. Ugh. Kmart parking lot. There's going to be no cars there at 9, so that's where I'll be found. Okay, perfect. When will you be home? In like 10.
What a sad story.
Like, I don't want to kill anyone else with me. You won't. When they open the door, they won't know it's colorless or odorless. You're overthinking again. Oof. Oh, wow.
So this is a 16-year-old who had no idea this was all going to be on the record and ruined her life. And so there's something very wrong.
Your life should be a little ruined, you know?
Well,
like, you can't just do this
I
and be
think
cool.
this is a mentally unstable girl, and the boy was unstable. These are two very unstable people.
Wow.
She was trying to do it so she could get attention.
How terrible
for
is
once
this?
in her life.
He goes, I just don't know how to leave the family. She goes, say you're going to go to the store. He goes, no, like, I want them to know that I love them and I didn't mean to hurt them. She goes, yeah, they'll probably be sad for a while, but they'll get over it. They know you had no other choice.
God,
Shit,
what?
dude.
She's a kid, though. She doesn't know. This is 16-year-old.
Hey, but this is I know that's a defense. I wasn't like that, man. No one in this room was like that.
Because you didn't suffer from some kind of behavioral disorder or mental
I don't know,
illness,
dude.
right?
I think saying that, well, they're just a kid, they don't know. I disagree, especially at 16. I knew not to drink and drive. I knew not to rape girls. I knew if homeboy was going to commit suicide, I don't talk him into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's the last ones.
He was leaving now. Okay, you can do this. I'm almost there. Did you delete the message? Conrad?
10:22. I love you. Wow.
And her next post. Enjoy the parade from up there tomorrow, Conrad. I know you would love to be there. Yeesh.
That is just.
Then this bitch posted, I will never understand why this had to happen. National Suicide Awareness Day. I wish more people understood I love you.
Well, she's
a terrible
this was
person.
her way of becoming popular for once. Right?
Well, that's the documentary in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Okay, she goes to prison for about 2 years.
It's just a bummer, man.
I think yours is better. Who's more sick in the head? At least your girl was smart about it.
What do you mean?
Who created the Eisen? What was it? The
Edison?
The Edison. Both shitheads.
Yeah. Again, that's a,
How about
that's a,
your-
that's a,
how about your
that's
girl
a
went to
30-year-old.
prison longer,
This is
though?
a 16-year-old. You know.
How about your girl went to prison longer, though?
Well, yeah, but this is a 16-year-old, so a lot of times that's taken into account. It's very sad. You know,
That's a bummer. Good
there
doc.
are a lot of people
Good
that think
doc,
about this.
man.
Don't do it. Try to figure out I don't know.
Oh, that's going to help. I'm glad you said that, though.
Yeah. I'll tell you this right now.
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
Okay. What's going to happen? What are you going to do? Use some of that boxing you've been doing?
Don't you fucking disrespect.